Overnight, a judge attacked in a Nevada courtroom. Chaos erupting moments after what appeared to be a calm sentencing. Deober Redden, a repeat offender, had pleaded guilty to attempted battery with substantial bodily harm, but argued to Judge Mary Kay Hothus he did not deserve another trip to prison.
I feel like I should be given a shot because I'm in a better place than I was.
The judge reminded Redden of his lengthy criminal record.
3 felonies, a gross, 9 misdemeanors, multiple DVs. Got a lot going on, sir.
Still, he asked for leniency.
I feel that, I shouldn't be, sent to prison for a second time.
But the judge denied his request for probation.
I appreciate that, but I think it's time that he gets a taste of something else because I just can't with that history. In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court...
Moments later, Redden leapt over the defense table and the bench, landed on top of the judge, and sparked a brawl with court officers and attorneys. Courthouse officials telling ABC News Judge Hothus experienced some injuries and her condition is being monitored. The marshal sustained injuries and has been transported to the hospital.
Ready? Yeah. Hit his ass. Knocked out. Oh, shit, we need to get out of here. What's the address? Lake Jones.
The 2 teens accused of hitting and killing a bicyclist with a stolen car appeared in a Las Vegas courtroom Thursday.
I'm confident that both these defendants will be charged with open murder, attempted murder, and many other related charges.
The alleged driver, Jesus Ayala, and the passenger, Jasmir Keys, are now being tried as adults for the murder of the bicyclist, 64-year-old retired California police chief Andreas Probst.
Under law in Nevada and most any other place, if you aid and abet, encourage, facilitate, or help in any way another person to commit a crime, you're equally guilty.
Chaos in a back alley near Rancho High School. 6 videos show a group beating to death 17-year-old Jonathan Lewis on November 1st. A grand jury seen this evidence before indicting 4 teenagers on charges of second-degree murder. They are 18-year-old Damian Hernandez, 16-year-old Dontrell Beaver, 16-year-old Travion Randolph, and 17-year-old Gianni Robinson. In one video, a surveillance camera captures the moments before the fight. 2 groups walk into the alley. Lewis, wearing a red sweatshirt, pushes another teen in the back. Grand jury transcripts identifying that person as Robinson. A police officer telling the grand jury that Robinson claims Lewis was harassing him about stealing a wax pen or a marijuana vape. Following their interaction, Lewis continues to walk toward the other side of a truck. He removes his sweatshirt and hits another teen to start the fight. A group immediately reacts by attacking him. The beating lasts about 30 seconds. Some videos too graphic to show, including a close-up of several teenagers repeatedly kicking, hitting, and stomping Lewis while he is on the ground to the point of unconsciousness. Other teens stand by filming. A honking horn from a car driving through the alley appears to break up the fight. The teens scurry, some recognizing the severity of this beating.
Let's go before the police come.
Leaving Lewis near a fence by the back of a truck as he begins to fight for his life.
Now, Lewis died days later on November 7th.
Since that time, whites have lost many of their basic human rights. Tens of millions of whites have been forced out of public education because forced integration has made a wasteland of schools in many major cities. When I attended public schools in New Orleans, the most serious offenses were chewing gum or being out of class without a pass. And now it's drugs, weapons, beatings, even rape. Many cannot afford to move to different areas or send their children to private or church school, and too many of our kids are now suffering a living hell in an environment more like a nasty, violent, drug-filled gangster rap reality show rather than a decent public school.
Hey, B, what happened?
Some call it racism to even point out the hard fact is that black juveniles are 10 times more likely to be criminal, to beat, to rob, to kill, to deal drugs. Are facts racist too? Are white parents racist because they don't want their children to go to school where their children are 10 times more likely to be robbed or abused, intimidated, beaten, or even killed or raped? A school where obscenity, drugs, and violence and gangster rap are the dominant culture, where sexual intimidation, obscene and crude language, and even sexual assault is pervasive. Schools that academically resemble more the third world than America.